I made it easier. Got to give the people what they want. Back. This is what we are doing today. We are, that's not even how you spell that word. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. We are solving exponential equations. Bong, bong. That's what we are doing. All right. So you all already know how to solve equations, but this is how do you solve these equations now if they have exponents in them? All right. So a lot of it will look like things that you know. And so the first thing I'm going to tell you to do is I'm just going to give you a couple quick steps. Miss Sandon wants us to be quick, and we'll see how fast I can do it. But the first thing I'm going to tell you to do is you're going to solve using the algebra that you know until you only have a variable with an exponent attached to it, equaling some number. Okay? So you're going to solve it using all the stuff that you already know until you get to the point where you have like x squared equals 12 or something like that, or x to the fourth equals 872. You're going to get to that point. All right? Then the second thing you're going to do is you are going to use your brain to figure it out. You might have to guess and check. That's it. You're going to have to figure some stuff out. Calculator isn't particularly going to fix it for you at this point, but I think you all are intelligent people and you'll be able to figure these out. So let's just do a couple and see what this crazy nonsense looks like. This marker, though it looks beautiful, erases horribly. Me no like. Man, my arm is tired from erasing that much. That's crazy. Switch this up. Let's go to my trusty musty green. Yes, I know that bothers you, Miss Sandon. I'm going to erase that little part. All right, so example 1. Oh, look at that green. You all miss this green, don't you? Example 1 says x squared plus 1 equals 10. All right, so like that first step says, let's use the stuff that we know. Just pretend like this is any other equation and solve it. All right, so first thing we would do is we go minus 1 because this is how we solve equations. Minus 1. So I end up with x squared equals 9. Now I'm on step 2, thinking part. This means something times itself because it's x squared. So some number, a number times a number equals 9. But it has to be the same number. What number is that? I know you know it's 3, but let's just pretend that you didn't. What would you do? I start trying stuff. Well, I know 1 times 1. Well, that's not 9. All right, so let me go again. 2 times 2, that's not 9. All right, let me try something again. 3 times 3, oh snap, son, that's 9. There it is. Boom. A number times a number equals 9. Well, this number, x, must equal 3 because 3 times 3 equals 9. I did it. All right, you see how nice that green erases? That's why the Incredible Hulk was green. That doesn't even make sense. Number 2, get this one down. It says b to the 3rd power equals 8. Step 1 of my process tells me to do what? It tells me to solve it until I get a variable that has an exponent attached equaling a number. That's already been done. I don't even have to do that step. Now I'm to the harder part. Step 2. Think. I don't waste ink, homie, I think. I drop megaton bombs more faster than you blink. Wu-Tang, you didn't know about that. So, right here, this means some number times itself again equals 8. Number times number times number. And remember, let's just write this note. All numbers must be the same. So a number times a number times a number equals 8. I have no idea what this is, but I can think and try some stuff. So I'm going to start with 1. 1 times 1 is 1 times 1 is 1. That's not 8. I'm going to start with 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2. Oh, snap. Deuces seem to work. 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Nice. So in this situation, B equals 8. All right? Let's go to our third and final example. It says 3m. Oops, that's right, number 3. It says 3m squared equals 48. Okay? So step 1 of that process, how do I look on this side? Step 1 on that process says, well, let's solve this thing algebraically using the stuff we know. I got to get m by itself, even though in this case it's m squared. How would I do that? Yep, divide by 3, divide by 3. Okay, nothing has changed. These cancel. I end up with m squared equals, what's 48 divided by 3? 16? Yeah? 16. Okay? Now, I'm left with a variable connected to an exponent equals some number. So now, thinking time, step 2 time, thoughts. This one says a number times a number equals 16. Go ahead and do the answer for this one. Yep. Hopefully you figured out that this is 4 times 4 equals 16, which would mean that m is equal to 4. There it is, in a nutshell, solving exponential equations. It's been a pleasure meeting you, talking to you, teaching you. Some of you decided to do your homework, which is a pretty good thing. Just by the way, G block, it wasn't looking too good on the homework, but you have time. So hopefully you did that, and then this is all moot, and you're like, dang, Mr. Bass called us out for no reason. I'll be like, yeah, I did that. All right, bye.